Good morning, students. This is Rima, your science educator for grade 7, and I welcome you all to Vistas Learning. So, Vistas Learning is an online platform where we provide quality education for all. Here, you will get all the videos from grade 1 to grade 12. So, to get all the benefits from our channel, do subscribe to it, like, share it with others so that someone out there get access to quality education. So, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and enjoying, right? So, what we have started in our previous class, we have already started with the chapter that is your chapter number 7, right? So, we have studied with weather, climate, and how the animals adapt to that climatic condition, isn't it? So, what we are going to learn today. But before that, let's see, revise what we have learned in our previous topics. So, in our previous class, what we have learned? Yes, we have learned about adaptation. Now, what is this adaptation? You have seen that how the different animals they adapt to the environment, right? They adapt to their surroundings. They need to change their physical and the behavioral characteristics in order to adapt to the surroundings, right? And why it is important? Why this adaptation is important? Because it will help that organisms to survive for a maximum period of time. If we also as an human being we do not adapt to our surroundings, we cannot survive for a longer period of time. So all the organisms they need to adapt to the environment, right? Yes. Next, what we have seen, adaptation in the polar bear, right? So you have seen that how the polar bear it adapts. It has got a thick fur in its body, right? And it's a white in color so that it can merge well with the snow, isn't it? So that's how it adapts. And also we have seen the adaptation of various animals, and also we have seen the adaptations in penguins, right? So penguins also they have got white body color and they also live in the polar region only, right? So in our previous class we have studied about the polar region, and also we have seen about the various adaptations, how they adapt to the climate. Is that clear? So what we are going to learn today? So in today's class, we are going to start with a new topic that is your tropical rainforest. So you have seen that there are different types of climate, right? So how the organisms adapt to that tropical climate. There are organisms, there are animals who live in the tropical rainforest. So how does animals adapt to that environment? We are going to see in today's class, and we are going to learn what is exactly tropical rainforest. And also, yes, we will see adaptation as I have already said you. Next, we will see your NCRT exercise questions. So we'll be solving some important NCRT questions from your chapter number 7. And also, we will see some important MCQs for your examination. So do listen to this class. This is going to be very helpful for you. And I hope you all are ready with your notebook. So let's begin today's class. Okay. So what is this? You can see forest, right? So in forest, we see lots of trees. It is rich in flora and fauna, right? So it is rich in plants and animals, isn't it? So tropical rain forest, what is this exactly? So they are rich in flora and fauna. So these are generally hot climate. So this region has generally hotter climate because it is located near to the sun. That is, its location is around the equator. So it receives major amount of sun rays. Is that clear? Because it is located near the equator. Is that clear? Location is around the equator. So during summer, its temperature will be above 40 degrees Celsius, and also winters are generally higher than 15 degrees Celsius. So even in the coldest month, as you can see that they have a higher temperature which is above 15 degrees Celsius. And during the hot summers, they have around 40 degrees Celsius, or it might cross above 40 degrees Celsius. Is that clear? Okay. Next. So these are the regions which will have plenty of rainfall. So these regions will have lots of rainfall. And also an important feature of this is the rainforest. Now, where we find this tropical rainforest? We find it in the Western Ghats, right? Then in Assam, that is Northeast, and in the Southeast Asia. Is that clear? So these are the three important areas where we see the tropical rainforest. One is your Western Ghats, right? Another is your Assam, India. Then third one is your Southeast Asia. Clear? Okay. Next is your, in the tropical rainforest, what type of animals we see? The animals which you see are basically monkeys, apes, gorillas, tigers, elephants, leopards, birds and insects. So these are the animals which we see. Is that clear? In the tropical rainforest. Note it down in your copy. Next, what is this? You all have seen frogs, right? But this is a frog which is having red eye, right? So this is a red-eyed frog. Where we where we can find this? We can find this in the tropical rainforest. But how it's added to that? So this red-eyed frog, they have developed a sticky pads so that they can stick easily, right, to the surroundings. So they have a sticky pads on its feet to help it climb trees where it lives, right? So they have got a sticky pad so that they can easily climb on the trees and they can survive in that surrounding. Clear? Okay. Next, let us see the another animal, that is your monkey. In our previous class also we have discussed, right, how the monkeys adapt. You can see in this picture, monkeys have got long tails, right? So what they do? What is the function of this long tail? They help the monkeys in grasping the branches. So it helps the monkeys in holding the branches. Is that clear? Okay. Now what is this? This is a bird which is having a very long beak, you can see, right? Birds have got beaks, right? In our previous class we have seen what is the function of this beak and what is the function of feathers and wings in birds. Did you remember that? Okay. So this is a bird which is known as toucan. So this bird, it possesses a long, large beak. What is the function of this? It helps the bird to reach the fruits on branches which are otherwise too weak to support its weight, right? So what is the function of that? It helps the bird to support, right? It basically acts as a support. So it reaches the fruits on the branches so that it can easily reach to the fruits with the help of its beaks. So it supports the bird. Is that clear? Okay. Next, what is this? This looks like lion, right? The face. So what is this? This is macaque. So this is a silver white mane which surrounds the head. So it has a silver color white mane which is surrounding in its head, as you can see. It's the head, right? So it's silver color, right? So it has basically what? Silver white mane that surrounds the head of the head from the cheeks down to its chin. So its face is fully covered with this silver white mane. Clear? So it is also a good climber. It basically lives in the trees only and it feeds mainly on the fruits. Clear? It very frequently it will come down. It generally doesn't comes down. It lives on the trees only. So it also eats what? Seeds, young leaves, stems, flowers and buds of the trees. Is that clear? So it feeds on those things. So next, what you can see in this picture? Yes, this is elephant. How many of you like, right? So elephants, what are the adaptations? Elephants, we find them in the tropical rainforest. All right. So what are the adaptations in them? So let us see. So it has got a trunk, right? So it uses the trunk as a nose. We have a nose, right? But these elephants, they have trunk, because of which they have a strong sense of smell. So it uses its trunk as a nose, right? And it can smell easily with the help of it. Is that clear? Okay. The trunk is also used by it for picking up the food. So it also uses its trunk for picking up the food, right? Next is its tusks are modified teeth. It helps in tearing the bark of trees that elephants love to eat. So the elephant is able to handle the competition for food rather well. So it has got modified teeth. So what are its modified teeth? Its tusks are the modified teeth. So what it does, it helps the elephant to tear the bark of this trees so that the elephant can survive on the food. Is that clear? So next is your, yeah. So they have got large ears of they have got large ears. So what is the function of this large ear? So it helps you to hear even very soft sounds. So the elephants can easily hear the very minute sound, that is a very soft sounds easily with the help of their large ear, right? So they also help the elephant to keep cooling hot and humid climate of the rainforest. Is that clear? So it also helps them to keep them cool, right? During the hot and the humid climate. All right. So these are the all adaptations which the elephant follows in order to survive in the tropical rainforest. Clear? Okay. So that is all about the animals we have understood and the adaptations, how they adapt to the climatic conditions, that is the tropical rainforest. So this is all about chapter 7. So chapter 7 includes your weather, right? Climate and how the different animals in the polar region and also in the tropical rainforest, it adapts to its surroundings, right? So I hope you have understood about all these concepts and it is very much clear to you. You can write in your examinations and this you can note it down. These are also notes which will be very helpful for your exams. So I hope it is clear, right? Okay. So let us see now to the exercise questions. Let us solve. So can you tell me, name the elements that determine the weather of a place? What are the elements? You have seen that the weather, it depends upon few elements. Now tell me what are the elements? Yes, it is your what? Temperature, humidity, rainfall, right? And the speed of the wind also. So you can write down the answer. The temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. are the elements that determine the weather of a place. Is that clear? So these are the elements which determine the weather of that particular area. Clear? Okay. Okay. Next are, what are the maximum and minimum temperature likely to occur during the day? So what are the maximum and the minimum temperature will be? Maximum will be during the day or the night time. Yes, the maximum will be during the daytime only, right? That is the afternoon. So the maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon and the minimum temperature will occur in the early morning, right? So in the night also the temperature will be minimum only and in the early morning also the temperature will be minimum only. Is that clear? Okay. Next. So which of these two changes frequently weather or climate? Tell me. Which will be changing frequently? It is weather or climate? Yes, it is your weather, right? Weather will change frequently, not climate. Clear? Next question is your, the tropical rainforest has a large population of animals, right? Why? I have said you, right? Tropical rainforest, they have got a large number of plants, right? Rainfall also, isn't it? So why? Because, write down the answers, because it has got warmth and rain. Because of continuous warmth and rain, the tropical region, what it does, it supports an enormous number and a wide variety of animals. Clear? So because of the rainfall, because of the adequate climatic conditions, large number of animals we can find in those areas. Clear? Okay. Next question is your, how do elephants live in the tropical rainforest? How do elephants living in the tropical rainforest, how they are adapting to the environment, right? How they adapt to themselves, how they adapt to that environment. So how the elephants living in the tropical rainforest adapt themselves? What they do? You have seen that what they have. They have nose or trunk. They have got trunk, right? So they use it as a nose, isn't it? So the elephants have adapted to the conditions of rainforest in many remarkable ways. So write down what are the ways. So note it down. It has got trunk, right? A big trunk, isn't it? So that it uses as a nose, right? So because of it can get a stronger smell. Because of it can smell well, right? So the trunk is also used by it for picking up of the food. So it can easily pick up the food with the help of the trunk, right? And also what? Its tusks are modified teeth. So the tusks of the elephant are the modified teeth. So what they do? They helps in tearing, right? So they helps in tearing the bark of the trees, so that the elephant can have its food, isn't it? And so the elephant is able to handle the competition of the food very well with the help of what? With the help of what? Teeth, right? So what is this teeth? It's a tusk, right? The tusk is the modified teeth. So it uses its tusk as a teeth. Is that clear? So and also it has a very large ear, right? So it helps it to what? It helps it to hear the sound. It can hear the very soft sound also. So they help the elephant to keep their body temperature cool in the hot, humid climate also, right? So these are all the adaptations which you will see in case of elephants. Is that clear? So what are the adaptations? One by one, let us see. So what it has? It has a, yes, it has a trunk, number one, which it uses as a nose, right? Then what it has? It has a tusk, right? What it does? It is a modified teeth. What it does? It helps it tearing the bark of the trees, right? And next, what it has? It has a large ear, right? So it helps it to sense the soft sound of, right? So these are the all adaptations which the elephant undergo. The elephants adapt, right, in order to live in the tropical rainforest. Is that clear? Okay. Are you clear with all the questions? These are all important questions from your NCERT. From your NCERT exercise questions, that is your chapter number 7. Alright. Okay. Now let us solve some of the MCQ. I hope you have understood this chapter 7 and you are clear with all the concept. Now you can answer me, right? So if you know the answer, write in the comment box. I'll be checking your answers. So tell me, question number 1. Which among the following is generally not predicted in a daily weather report. You know what is weather report, right? It's a systematic arrangement of the weather of a particular region or place, right? So which one is not predicted? Is it temperature or pressure or humidity or rainfall? What is this? Yes, it will be your pressure because temperature, humidity, rainfall, everything is required, right? Yes, so it is your pressure. Good. Next is your weather changes. How the weather changes? Week after week or day after day or within a short period or in any of the above time period. How the weather changes? Yes, it will be changing any of the above time period, right? Sometimes when you go out, you will see that it's very, very bright, sunny weather, right? But suddenly you will see that after 1 hour, for example, it will be cloudy, right? Then you might say see rain also coming after half an hour, isn't it? So it is any time it might change. The weather might change any time. Clear? Okay. Next question is your the instrument which is used for measuring the rainfall. So rainfall is measured by which instrument it is? Yes, it is your rain gauge, right? So rainfall is measured by your rain gauge. So next is your which of the following statement is incorrect for penguins? So which one is this? Number one is your they huddle together, they cannot swim. Second one. Next, number three is your they have webbed feet. And number D is your they have a streamlined body. Which one is the incorrect option here? Yes, it is your they cannot swim. They do have a they huddle together. Yes, they will move. Sorry, they will move together, right? And also they have webbed feet, right? And also they have a streamlined body, but they cannot swim. That is, which of the following is incorrect for penguins, right? So that is, they cannot swim, but they can swim, right? They do swim. So they huddle together, they can swim. That is incorrect, right? They can swim. Penguins can swim. Which of the following is not an adaptive feature in polar bear? Which one is not an adaptive feature? Yes, what is this? It is long tail. In polar bear, you will not see long tail. Clear? So this is all about your MCQs. These are important MCQs. So you can write it down. That will be very much helpful for your examination. So by this, we are done with your chapter number 7, right? So we'll be starting your new chapter in my next class. That will be your chapter number 8. I hope you are clear with all the concepts of chapter number 7, right? So in my next class, I'll be starting with a new chapter. That is your chapter number 8. Till then, be connected with us, be connected with Vistas Learning, and if you have liked this video, do like it and share it with others. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you get all the notifications of my videos. And till then, keep learning. See you in my next class. Take care. Bye-bye.